Fainting for no apparent reason can be caused by a number of things. It could be something simple, like a common cold.
Or not so simple.
Like a problem with your head or your heart.
I like the cold better.
So you were just standing at the checkout before you fainted, right? No stress or overexertion?
No, totally chilled out.
And nothing like this has ever happened to you before? Just wait there a tick, mate. Could we move my guy to resus for monitoring? I'm beginning to wonder that his faint might be cardiac related.
Are you positive he needs monitoring?
Call it a hunch.
Right, because hunches are working out really well for you right now. Have you asked him if he's got a heart murmur or has complained of palpitations?
No, not yet, but there are subtle indications of left ventricle hypertrophy.
Oh, please, he's barely 30.
The quicker we get him into resus, the quicker we can find out what's actually going on.
Well, you're out of luck because the medical reg is in there with an LVF.
So move him out.
On a hunch? Forget it.
I'm beginning to think you're being deliberately obstructive. So I can put my patient first. I have to work around you.
I see. Now that you're all big and famous, we don't get to talk anymore, is that it?
No. Sorry, I was miles away.
You know, for somebody who is a real-life hero, you don't look too happy.
Wish people would stop calling me there.
Well, what shall we call you instead? Super Nurse? The thoracostomy kid?
Joey will do just fine.
Tell me, Joey, what does a girl have to do to get asked out these days? It's been ages since you and I hung out.
Well, you always seem pretty busy.
Derval and Kappa, oh, come on. They're colleagues, they're nothing more. And besides, they're not nearly as interesting as you are.
Interesting, huh?
Absolutely. Not everyone can pull off a thoracostomy. Not everyone has roughed it in Port Moresby.
Did I tell you about that already?
Maybe. Or maybe I've just been trying to find out more about you because I want to get to know you better.
Well, okay. How's about lunch? Tomorrow, at my house.
It's a date.
Well, I can honestly say I did not expect that.
So how did I do?
Fascinating, absolutely fascinating.
What?
Well, according to your test results, you are ideally suited to either being a cardiothoracic surgeon or CEO of the hospital.
Oh, stink. I mean, I don't know what either of those are, but it's not a cleaner, right?
No. Oh, look, I'm sorry, Tane, but your test results put you in the bottom 5% for the janitorial position.
Is that bad?
Means I can't offer you the job.
Then I'll do the test again.
You can't.
Please, just give me another chance.
It's a personality test, Tane. Your personality isn't suddenly just going to change.
Okay, I'm just going to be straight up with you. I hate tests. I hate tests like I hate mushrooms and Celine Dion. So I just took this and took that just to get it over with.
I told you to take your time.
And I will, if you let me do it again. If I don't get this job, TK's going to send me home and I'm going to have to spend the next 3 months getting fish. How would you like to get fish for a job?
Do you mean you actually have to touch them?
Mm-hmm. Every day. All slimy and stinky with their stereo eyes.
Yeah, okay. All right, stop, please.
Help a brother out, Libby. Please? Please, 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 please.
All right.
Thank you so much. You watch, I'm gonna ace this sucker.
Well, you better, because I'm not going to let you sit the test again. Oi!
Sorry.
Sorry isn't good enough. You should be here for the start of your shift.
I was discussing a patient with Gavin.
I'm not interested in excuses. In case you haven't noticed, we are heinously understaffed. No one can afford to drop the ball.
Won't happen again.
Sorry, that should probably have been you.
You're still having problems with it?
She's always late, she's always distracted, and she's still not up to speed.
On top of the burette business?
Did I mention the flirting with every doctor in pants? She's meant to be dating Joey.
She's a piece of work, all right. Unfortunately, right now, beggars can't be choosers. Have you noticed anything odd about it?
What, apart from the lazy, annoying stuff?
Yeah. Acting shifty, being dishonest.
Actually, yes. This guy came in to visit a patient the other day, and he seemed to recognise her, but it was the way he looked at her, like he was really confused. Like this was the last place he would have expected to see her. She like totally dragged him away.
An ex?
Maybe. Whatever, something about it wasn't right. Why, have you noticed stuff too?
Nothing worth reporting.
Sorry to interrupt. Can I take it you're done here?
Yeah.
So it's cool if I grab the spare cardiac monitor?
Yeah, go for your life.
Joey, Can we get the bloke in recess transferred up to medical? I've got to get my fainting bloke in there.
Yeah, sure, you got it. What the hell happened here?
Carol found him unconscious.
When?
Just now, but he's still breathing and he's got a pulse. I'm so sorry, Kip. I should have listened to you. We could have been monitoring him
Just
this
give me
whole
a
time.
hand and hope like hell we're not too late.
Shouldn't you be cleaning windows somewhere?
Oh, I gave it the flick.
Cops give you the hard word again.
Worse, TK said he'd throw me out if I kept doing it.
What a fascist.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to get this job at the hospital. At least I will if I can pass this.
Psychometric test.
I failed it the first time.
What do you mean?
No, first time I did it, they said I don't have the personality to be a cleaner. Can you believe that?
Of course. You're way too smart for that. Plus, you'd be bored in 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I'd take the board in 5 minutes over steak and a fish all day. I got past this damn thing, but it's making me podungy.
It sounds like you could do with some help.
3 heads always better than 1, right?
Oh, cheers, fellas. You guys are too much.
Hey, you gave us a bit of a fright there, mate.
We can rule out the cold, I take it.
Yeah, looks like your aorta's blocked or one of your heart valves is diseased. Either way, we'd like to keep you in for monitoring until we know what's going on. Could you get the cardiologist down here, please?
I know, I screwed up, Kip, and I'm really sorry.
And I know I'm a loose cannon, but there's a method to my madness, Alice. I'm a consultant, and it's my job to think outside the square and anticipate the stuff that you guys don't. And I like people, okay? I like mixing it up with my co-workers, but I do take my job seriously. So regardless of what's going on outside between us, in here, I need you to trust me.
I know, but you push the boundaries so far sometimes, it's hard to do that. And I'm sick of being stuck in the middle. It's doing my head in.
Hey, friends, remember, we've made it this far. We can work it out.
I'm sorry, you can't visit your wife when you're drunk. Go home, get some sleep, and come back tomorrow sober.
I love her.
Well, you can tell her all about that tomorrow.
Get off!
Sir, come back here.
How about you be a good boy and do what the nice nurse says?
Didn't your mother ever teach you any
Manners. Calm down, sir. Now, you and I are going to go to the lift, and then we're going to go downstairs, and you are going to go home. Got it?
Got it.
Wow. She's amazing.
I like helping people. Strongly agree, agree, unsure, disagree, strongly disagree.
Easy. Strongly agree.
Wait. They might think that that means you get easily distracted and go off helping people when you should be
Cleaning the dunny.
getting on with the job.
So disagree then.
Oh, hang on. Helping people is a good quality. Like, a helpful cleaner will use their initiative and clean up after people without being asked.
So you're saying I should take agree?
Maybe.
Okay, now I'm unsure.
How about we come back to that one?
Okay. I sometimes make mistakes.
Oh, I know what TK would make me put. Strongly agree.
Yeah, but you don't want to admit that sort of thing to a prospective employer.
So disagree then.
Well, please, everyone makes mistakes. An employer would rather have someone who's honest than someone who thinks they're perfect.
Agree then?
Yeah, but they don't want someone who's going to stuff up all the time either.
Honesty is the best policy.
That's not necessarily right, Soph.
I thought you guys were meant to help me.
We are, aren't we?
Well, doing this test the first time was bad enough, and now I'm even more confused. If this test asked me if my name was Tane Samuels, I'd probably tick unsure. The only thing I strongly agree with is that this test sucks.
It wasn't what it looked like.
Well, what was it then?
We were trying to sort something out. It was purely professional.
You haven't been able to discern professional from personal since Kip set foot in ED.
That's not true.
Okay then, Alice, what is the truth?
Okay, you want it? Here it is.
Yeah, bring it on.
Once, a long time ago, I was in love with Kip, but he didn't feel the same, and he went off with someone else. When he arrived here, it threw me. It threw up a lot of unresolved feelings.
Which is still unresolved by the look of it.
I'm confused right now, I'll admit it. But I know who I want to be with, Craig, and it's you. I'm just trying to find a way to work with Kip without having the past slapped in my face.
We haven't been able to maintain any boundaries with him so far. What makes you think that's going to change?
Of all people, I thought you'd understand how hard it is to carry on a close working relationship with someone you used to love.
Not me and Sarah, that was fresh. If you're telling me you're still not over Kip after all this time, I've got every right to be worried.
No.
No, the truth is, Alice, you wish Kip had shown up before we got together, don't you?
That's not true.
Do you want to try that again and sound like you really mean it?
I give up. I'm sick of trying.
Ooh, smart, bro. Blowing your pay on some flashy lunch.
Oh, hell no. The chef cooked this food for me. I zipped in my dishes. Don't know what it is, but it's yum. Hey, grab a fork.
Nah, I'm alright, bro.
How's job hunting going?
I'm going for this job at the hospital, but you got to take some psychomental test first.
What?
Oh, some stupid personality test.
To be a cleaner? Since when do you have to pass the test to be a cleaner?
I know, out of it, eh?
Man, I'm so glad they didn't ask me to pass the test to work here.
I failed it the first time, and then I got Sophie and Agus to try and help me with the reset. Oh, but they just made it worse.
Why'd you ask that Britney Spears and emo for help?
Because they offered.
You know your problem, T? You're used to other people doing stuff for you. Like me doing your audition for music school.
Whatever.
Oh, it's true, bro.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? I'll probably flunk that test again. There better not be any fish in this.
And there you are. I have your test results.
I flunked it, didn't I?
According to your second test, you now have 87% compatibility with the job of cleaner.
No way.
Way. Welcome aboard.
Yes! I did it! I did it! All right! All right!
What's going on? Did you get signed by G-Unit or something?
You're looking at Shortland Street's newest cleaner.
Hey, congratulations!
You better meet your new boss then.
Yeah, Neville. This is my nephew, Tane. He's going to be joining the cleaning team. You'll need to watch him.
I hope you're ready to roll your sleeves up. We need all the help we can get around here.
What's that smell?
Nasty code brown upstairs. I haven't had time to change.
Code brown? It's brown and it smells. What do you reckon?
Welcome aboard, son.
I just thought you should be aware, that's all.
Tracy's not as up to speed as she should be. Okay, noted.
That's it, noted.
If there's another problem, you're going to have to be more specific, Scotty. I don't have the energy for guessing games.
What do you think of her, Chris, really?
She seems harmless enough.
That's not what the rest of the staff think. Most people don't trust her. They think she's hiding something.
Give her time. Maybe she'll surprise you.
She already has.
Excuse me?
I just saw her put a drunk twice her size in a half Nelson. Last time I checked, you don't learn that sort of thing in nursing school.
Maybe she took a self-defense course.
Or maybe she learnt it at police college. So she's working undercover.
I only just found out myself.
How can you expect me to run an effective nursing unit when I have no idea who's on my staff? Is she even qualified as a nurse?
Yes. But it's been a few years since she worked, hence the basic mistakes. I wouldn't allow her to keep working if she was a danger to patients.
Having her here is an abuse of staff and patient rights. I can't believe you'd go along with this.
There have been 5 murders in and around this hospital. The police are doing everything they can to prevent another staff member from being killed. I'm happy for them to do whatever it takes, and quite frankly, you should be too.
Of course.
Alice? Alice?
And in our midweek movie this evening, Sarah Jessica Parker does her best to help a 30-something move out of home and fend for himself. But things don't go quite to plan at 9:35.